Quote the big man Andy Reid himself. How about those Chiefs? The Kansas City Chiefs rally from a 10-point deficit before halftime to down the San Francisco 49ers 25-22 in an overtime classic. We keep getting blessed with these wonderful Super Bowls, and this one in particular it's going to stand out for me because this Chiefs team won a Super Bowl the way that they have played this entire strange season. It's not like they got to this game and magically turned on all the cylinders. The Chiefs were down 10-0 in the first half. They could not get anything going on offense. They fumbled 6 times in this game. I feel like that's a stat that's going to get forgotten. You saw all of the disjointed problems with this offense that we became accustomed to, the reason so many of us wrote them off before the playoffs, and yet they found a way. It started with Steve Spagnuolo and his wonderful defense. After some early problems, they rallied in the biggest way. The way they kept turning back the 49ers, the number of times they forced the Niners to punt in 5 or fewer plays. Half of San Francisco's possessions lasted 5 or fewer plays. Key sequence of 3 and outs to start the second half that really allowed Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs offense to find their footing. And from there, it was game on. Kansas City scored points on 5 of their final 6 possessions, including in overtime, trailing. Knowing that any mistake loses you the game, they convert a 4th down. Patrick Mahomes really puts them in control with a 19-yard scramble, coming through as he always does. Oh, so clutch. When the game is on the line, there's maybe nobody in the history of this sport you would rather have. Mahomes becomes just the 5th quarterback ever to win 3 championships, just the 3rd quarterback ever to win 3 Super Bowl MVPs. Keeping company with Tom Brady and Joe Montana, yeah, I'd say the guy is on the right track. I do think it's important. He's incredible. He's absolutely phenomenal. Led his team in rushing. I think those sneaky yards on the ground won this game in a way that won't get remembered. But I love the totality of this game. Chiefs special teams, once again, coming through. Harrison Butker with so many big kicks, including one to send this game to overtime. The Chiefs punt return team, the Gunners were phenomenal all night. They bounced on the fumble that set this thing up that allowed them to take the lead. The 49ers miscue in the punt game. It all came together, whether it was Spags' D, whether it was those special teams plays, and then when you've got number 15 making plays at the end, it's a hell of a combination. A wild, strange, occasionally frustrating season, but it ends in another championship for the Kansas City Chiefs.